to Nerdmageddon.
Hello and welcome back to Nerdmageddon here on KZLX LP Maryville and on the KNWT Facebook page. Thank you guys. I'm your host, Corey Herzog. With me I have...
Your sleepy boy, Simon Clark.
Your hearse girl, Kenzie Duval.
And the one that's very paranoid that there are wasps all over her, Molly.
Yeah, we've been having a wasp problem. I've named them all Karen.
I don't like it. It's reminding me of when I came into my class at Colden earlier this year, and there were like 7, and we had to move classrooms because there were 7 wasps.
Oh, this was before your guys' time, but there used to be bed bugs in Colden.
Oh, I remember.
No, I remember that.
Oh, you guys were?
That was like my freshman year, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would have been sophomore year.
That.
But someone made a Twitter account for the bed bugs, and I missed that.
The Colden bed bugs.
Yeah, I remember that.
I missed that. I missed when that was like the big thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Well, we've got some nerd news now for you guys. To start us off, The Walking Dead is having a holiday special for the very first time.
Interesting.
I'm waiting for a large music number with all the zombies.
Oh, yes.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, here's the thing.
Yes.
It's not actually the show The Walking Dead. They're doing like a Christmas special similar to The Talking Dead, which is the show, like the talk show that happens like right after it. It's going to have people from The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and the newest show. I forget what it's called. Let me pull that up.
I don't know, but...
I think it'll be interesting. But it's going to have an assorted cast. We don't know who's all going to be on there. But this is the first time that they are doing anything like this.
Yeah, I used to be a big fan of The Walking Dead back in like 2013 through 2015, or also like from like 2008 to 2015 up until like the whole like right after the Terminus arc.
Okay.
And I just couldn't get into it anymore because like after the Terminus arc, I was like, that should be where it ended.
Yeah. The other show is Walking Dead: World Beyond.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing.
Only ever really saw like 3 episodes, I think, because I had a friend who was really into it, and she wanted me to watch it. And it wasn't bad. I just didn't really want to watch it on my own. But it's interesting that they're doing not necessarily a holiday special in the way that other shows do holiday specials, but in like a talk show format, almost.
Like, almost a nod to, like, old holiday classics where it would just be, you know, a variety show that's going on. So, I just hope we get, like, Norman Reedus having to get up there singing Jingle Bells.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Yes.
That'd be very interesting.
And the Daryl Dixon get up.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
In the same vein of some spoopy stuff, Tim Burton is actually working on an Addams Family reboot.
I'm actually kind of like excited for that. I am a huge Addams Family fan.
Yep.
And I'm interested to see like how it's gonna go, especially with Tim Burton being like the like director he is and like his visions that he has. It's gonna be real interesting.
They definitely fit his aesthetic.
Oh yeah, definitely more than anything.
Yes.
I'm excited to see. Did we get a confirmation of whether or not it was live action?
It is live action.
It's live action? Okay. I love Tim Burton's live action stuff. I also love his animated stuff, but more so his live action stuff because I feel like the art that he uses in, you know, his animated stuff is far more prominent and far more effective in the live action stuff. So that makes me real excited.
Well, I absolutely love his live action stuff because of like the colors he uses. Okay, I get theater technician coming out in me. Like the colors, the costuming, like the sets, like everything is a specific color because if I remember correctly, he did the Alice
in Wonderland.
And like the colors, like there are times where like the colors would really pop, or like even with like the White Queen, like she didn't pop with the color, but she still like is so memorizing and very like beautiful. Like all the color is beautiful, and I'm just
the vibrance of it all.
Definitely be interesting though, because I'm reading the article about it, and reportedly it's going to be told from the perspective of Wednesday.
Oh, yay!
And it's going to be what the world would look like to her in 2020. And I'm interested to see if they're going to go with an older Wednesday or like the traditional young Wednesday.
I feel like it would be cooler if they went with an older Wednesday looking back and going from that. I think that'd be really cool, but otherwise I could see why they would do a younger Wednesday.
With it, but with it going like the Wednesday point of view, it makes me really excited because I keep thinking of the Addams Family musical where it's in Wednesday's point of view and she's trying to bring a boyfriend over to like meet her family. And I'm just like picturing that right now, and it just makes me very excited with how this is going to kind of turn out.
See, I'm just questioning what role will Johnny Depp be playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see him playing a good Gomez.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Actually,
Think of him. Okay, so think of him with like a littler mustache. Obviously, he's gonna have like sunken in cheeks like he always does.
Yes.
Rings around his eyes, darker rings. Slicked back, styled hair with a single gray stripe.
so what I'm picturing right now is Sweeney Todd minus the murdering intent.
And a pencil mustache.
And
Yes.
Yes, please.
Sweeney Todd with a pencil mustache in a pinstripe suit.
I don't know. I always just pictured like Gomez as a very short man, and I'm not quite sure how tall Johnny Depp
I think
is.
Johnny Depp is shorter than me. I think he's like 5'7" or 5'6".
Okay, then yeah, that's fine.
Let's see.
Because
I don't know. I
Are we
always
both
pictured-
looking this
Yeah,
up?
we're both looking at it
I know
up.
Gomez is shorter than
He's
Morticia.
5'10".
Oh, so he's about as tall as me. I'm taller than him. But
that's a flex now you can have. I'm taller than Johnny Depp.
no, that's not a flex. I'm taller than a lot of people.
So here's one thing that's awesome though. We just get someone in extremely high stilettos, and then there is our Morticia.
You mean Helena Bonham Carter?
Yeah.
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 Yes. 'Cause-
Oh man, she could do. She's so pretty. She's so pretty.
I don't know. I like Helena would be great, but I not necessarily grew up, but the like Addams Family that I know the best is the movie version.
Yes.
And so I always just I don't know. Like I love
Yeah.
Helena, but I don't know if like
She had captured the essence of Morticia as well.
I know.
like I know she would do amazing. I just don't know if I'd get the same vibes
Yeah,
that I
I
got
don't-
from the other Morticia.
No, she'll play Granny. She'll play the Granny.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Like she'll be Granny. She'll be an amazing Granny. I love Granny.
yes.
So I'm just like picturing the musical, and I'm just like, yes. But it's not the musical, I know.
Yeah.
It's a different show, but I'm just seeing it come together, and I'm like, I love this.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting one for sure. And unfortunately, we do have sad news. Over the weekend, Sean Connery passed away. He's a little before our time, but he is known for his role as James Bond.
Yeah.
Not only James Bond, he was the Spaniard in Highlander.
Yes,
Or not
that-
Highlander, in
No, it's Highlander.
is it Highlander?
Yeah.
Yes, it is
So.
Highlander. Okay. Yeah, I get Braveheart and Highlander mixed up for some reason. I feel so bad for that.
Yeah.
But
He was also in, what was it?
Indiana Jones.
Yes, he was in
he
Indiana.
was
What?
Indy's
Yeah.
Indy's dad.
He's
Yeah.
Indy's dad.
Oh my gosh, he was!
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Hold on. He was in Dragonheart, so that maybe where
Yes, he was. That too. You can hear our producer screaming
There's probably another wasp.
that, and or he's really pumped about Dragonheart.
Probably.
Either way.
But yeah, no, just looking at his filmography, it's ranging so many different genres and so many years. So he did have a very successful career, so Good on him.
It was
Yeah.
Dragonheart.
Yeah.
It was Dragonheart. He was freaking out about Dragonheart.
Yeah, my dad and I think AMC or some other channel was having a like James Bond movie marathon, like a few years ago. I remember like I was watching them with my dad, and I think a few of them were Sean Connery's. It's hard to remember, but I just remember being like, this man is amazing.
Probably he was the original James Bond.
He was.
Yeah.
He was an amazing actor, although the only thing that I can't credit him for is his diversity in accents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always the same thing.
he has a very distinctive voice.
Yes.
He was also on Murder on the Orient Express. That's what I was looking for.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
I have no idea, Simon.
I guess I would. I mean, I've never seen it, which makes me feel bad, but
It's okay. You can go watch it later.
yeah, sure.
But yeah, so unfortunately we had that happen over the weekend. Very sad.
Yes.
But what also happened over the weekend was Mandalorian Season 2.
Yeah.
Kinsey, you really like The Mandalorian.
Season 2 came out?
Yeah.
Yes!
It started airing. I think they were only on like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
It came out like last Friday.
Yeah.
From the teasers that have been released and all of that stuff, like the promotion clips, the Darksaber is in it in this season, which is a huge deal.
So-
Excuse me while I like freak out in my head because I'm not going to scream over the microphone.
Please don't.
Please do.
Molly, no.
I am
No.
full of cat.
Don't enable her.
But so on Rocket Bomb, which is Connor and Johnny's former host, it's their podcast. They are like, okay, you have to watch the first episode of season 2 of The Mandalorian so you can give a review. It's like, I've never seen The Mandalorian in my life. Let's go. So what I did is instead of, watching the recap, I went completely blind, turned off the recap, just dove right into the season 2, episode 1. I was very confused. And yeah, that was an interesting experience.
You need to watch season 1.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I'm not a Star Wars fan. So
No.
it was not something I wanted to watch. I watched it
Okay.
because my friends were like, you need to watch it in order to contribute.
Um,
It's not something I'm going to go out of my way to watch.
I mean, at the same time, it's like, so when I actually started watching The Mandalorian's actually kind of what got me into Star Wars because of the child, but I continue and will always continuously call it Baby Yoda.
Everyone calls it Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Yeah, and I love it because I did not know much about the world, but it actually kind of made me want to watch a little bit more to kind of understand the world a little bit. But I love it. It's great. It's fun.
The world is a strange place for Star Wars. There's many different things.
There is. For me personally, yes, it is Star Wars and stuff, but I don't look at it as Star Wars. I look at it as a Western.
Yeah.
Because that is what Jon Favreau had in mind. He's like, this character is literally a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
What are bounty hunters most known in? Western films.
Yeah, it's it's one of those scenes where like I said, it's kind of what got me into Star Wars, so I could try to understand the world a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't look at it as the same thing as the original trilogy or any of the newer Star Wars movie. It's just it's a part of the same universe, but it's not that. Kind of like how Fantastic Beast is a part of the Harry Potter universe, but it's not Harry Potter.
Yeah, and I understand why people like it. It's just not the universe that I want to immerse myself in.
And that's totally fine.
Yes, but there is one more thing I want to bring up. I forgot to put in the show notes. Netflix is working on an Assassin's Creed movie.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes. They're working on Assassin's Creed. I think it's going to be a TV series. I think I got that mixed up. But basically, Netflix is taking Assassin's Creed, and I'm hoping they're going to do an anthology series with it. Kinsey is about to cry.
Because she's
Yeah.
gotten a lot of Assassin's Creed news.
Yeah, she just got a lot.
Well, no, and also the newest game, Valhalla, is coming out on the 10th.
Yeah.
So she's excited.
I wanted to say that.
I'm sorry, you were having a moment.
No, so okay, this is the one meeting I missed this week, and it's all of my favorite news, and I'm just panicking over here, but in a good way. Seriously, they're making a series?
Yes.
You need to see the title of the first article. It's Game of Thrones with parkour.
Jeez. That is a good way to describe
It
it.
is a really good way to describe it.
Oh,
I love it.
I just wanted to learn more about this, and The Guardian is...
The Guardian is full of odd headlines. I love it.
It really is. I don't trust the Guardian worth as far as I can throw it, but it's got some very provocative headlines that make me want to read it.
I'll say you go in there not trusting it, but they give great descriptions because it's Gen Z and millennials writing it. So that's why we get things like Game of Thrones, but parkour.
Yeah.
It will be definitely interesting because I was actually talking to Kenzie about this before the show when she was talking about the new game coming out. I was like, yeah, I saw the movie that I know a ton of people hated, but I myself didn't mind because I have never once touched Assassin's Creed besides in parodies.
I haven't seen the movie yet, and I really do want to watch it because it's one of those things where, yeah, it's based off a video game, but the movie is not going to be a video game. And the video game is not going to be a movie. So it's like two different genres, and I just you got to look at it very separately. Kind of like Mandalorian and Harry Potter, like all that stuff. Like it's two different genres that you got to look at it separately. I really want to see the movie. I have not yet seen it, and I'm really disappointed that I haven't seen it yet.
Mando's in Harry Potter?
Didn't you know Harry Potter's a Western?
No.
Yeah, I can see that.
No. No.
Y'all knew what I meant, because I was comparing Fantastic Beasts to Harry Potter.
Yeah, you just
Being separate
merged all of the
Wait,
things
Pedro
that you would...
Pascal's in Fantastic Beasts? No. I'm serious. Is that what you're saying?
No,
No. I'm saying, so Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter are from the same world.
Yes.
But they're not related. Like, you can watch Fantastic Beasts without having to watch Harry Potter.
Right.
Same thing with Mandalorian. You can watch Mandalorian without having to see all the Star Wars movie. But people will go into more depth and watch it to understand the world a little bit more.
Okay.
Same thing with a video game going into a movie. Because it's from the same world, it's from the same kind of perspective, but it's two different things.
Okay. So like The Witcher.
Yes.
Yes.
So
okay. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah,
now.
the video games are different from the books, but the TV series is kind of following the books, but it's not like the video games.
Right. Okay. Okay then.
Okay. Interesting. So this is definitely a fun week for Kenzie.
Lots of good news for you.
I'm sorry. I sorry I went on
No, I'm glad you're excited. This is exciting news for you.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have another Nerd Royale for you guys. We're going to be talking about the most convoluted superhero superpower. We'll tell you what that word means here in a minute.
I had to ask for the definition.
Oh,
It's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I got it anyways because I did not know what it was.
Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, you nerd it here first.